Hello, dear friends. The expression not today, tomorrow implies that it's neither today nor tomorrow. To procrastinate means to defer or postpone. Opinion piece. Tomorrow, not yet. Spectacular rumors. Stir in the networks. Not today, tomorrow. There is still a way to go. Three requirements remain to be met. Solar storm this weekend. Let's start. A stir of rumors and updates from different unofficial sources of information has once again emerged on the internet networks this weekend. According to several participants in the reset, all requirements would have been met, and they seemed very confident in this information. But every time spectacular rumors appear, I always say, put on the brakes, or in Italian, piano piano si va lontano, which means little by little you will go far. Does this noise mean it will happen tomorrow? The rumors are too discreet to be real, as it would be the most important thing that has ever happened to humankind. Requirements. Three things have to happen for QFS to fully activate. First, all banking protocols must be completed before quantum technology is activated. Second, all regulations must be passed by law to protect the new trading system based on digital assets. Third, and finally, we need gold to reach a real value. Rumors. According to Fiat Patriot, the largest transfer of wealth in history would be about to begin through an operation to change the central banking system and supposedly begin the global financial reset. The record of optimism was given by Wolverine when he said on Thursday that there is an operation to close the central banking system, that the main banks will begin to reset their currencies today, Sunday, and that the start has been confirmed from Brazil and the US, while Colombia has already begun. If all this were true, we would see something, and at the moment we see nothing. To further heat up the atmosphere, an alleged message from Saint Germain said on Friday that the QFS is activated and working and that the GISARA program would be about to begin. Missing confirmation. If all of this were real, the world's financial analysts would be shouting this from the rooftops, but most of them know nothing about it and continue to collect their paychecks to promote the narrative of darkness. If it were real, they better wait in line to get their QFS debit card because they would be about to lose their cushy job. Some banks are supposed to begin the closing process, but why only some of them? One of the reasons this has taken so long is that even though Saint Germain doesn't love them, he would be allowing some of them to continue so we can finally move forward with this. It will be up to us to make sure these banks do the line. According to Logan B, so far there are no titanium bars raining down, nor are there any emergency transmissions. Hopefully this continues, but what happens if it doesn't? 6,000 patents released? Everything depends on tomorrow. Everything we have fought against our entire lives could stop any day. Archangel Michael has announced that all their controllers have been removed, but the Federation has stated that they will not drain the swamp because they expect the white hats to do so personally, and the fact that the QFS is cutting off illegal funding should help them in this sense. In any case, the tax side is in panic because the 2030 agenda has been brought forward to 2025. But what we do know for sure is that the destruction of the world will be avoided for our sake, and that the new world order will not stop war or false flags. The QFS will do this by cutting off the financing of illicit trafficking according to the promise. It will happen? I think so, but I don't know when. Not yet. Goldilocks has reiterated that we have not yet reached RV and that there is still a long way to go because all the gold that is needed has to be available, and it is not yet. In his opinion, the only commotion this weekend would be justified because the ISO 20022 standard for banks and financial institutions is now online. This means that it brings everyone together under one standard used around the world for financial messaging and payment systems. This change is a big deal, but it is part of the digital revolution we have seen in recent months. Once the ISO standard is implemented, those institutions that have been updated will work together to comply with payments. By bringing all financial messages under one standard, cross-border inefficiencies are eliminated. This is an important step that is part of the regulations that are needed so that we can move forward with the blessings that we have all hoped for, but have not yet arrived. I know it's exciting to hear of the news coming out of Iraq, but we must remember that Protocol 20, which connects quantum technologies around the world, will not be completed until the end of January 2024. At that time, we will have a month of circulating volumes that support a rate determined by Iraq's demand that can be placed in the new digital asset-based trading system. Stay strong, stay focused, and know that we are all in this together. Remember that we want the best for everyone, even those who don't care about us, because that's what humanitarians do. We support and love each other. Do good and don't look at who. Have a great weekend. Breaking news. The Dutch central bank admits that it has prepared for a new gold standard. The fire system is on the ropes and is unavoidable that it will change to the gold standard. Venezuela wants to become a full member of the BRICS as soon as possible. The Atlantis report shares worrying signals from big banks like JP Morgan, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, and more. John Rubino says the dollar is going to go down and at some point begin to free fall in terms of purchasing power. The West needs Iranian oil, so it is not interested in a war against Iran. Biden affirms that people of Palestine deserve their own state. Biden negotiates a deal between Israel and Hamas that would release all hostages and temporarily halt the conflict. Turkey may resort to undiplomatic methods to break the blockade of Gaza. X22 report: what advantages might there be in knowing each other's playbook? It's time to show the world that soon we will all be saved. Canada euthanizes an average of 36 citizens every day. Tucker Carlson denounces Spain's descent into tyranny. SpaceX huge Starship rocket explodes again. Incredible northern lights in the western part of Norway. Solar storm on the weekend. Solar wave is expected to hit the Earth today. The impact could cause minor geomagnetic storms in the 19th and 20th. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.